All right, Kyle, you've been teasing this story even in our WhatsApp chat this week.
I went to see my dad this weekend, hung out with him for a little bit, had a great time. Last time I was there, he told me that he had a traumatic gummy overdose, of course. And I got a little more about that, by the way. I found out a little more about that. So he had gone to the local smoke shop and told him that he wanted a gummy to help him sleep, or some kind of gummy. He has no idea what he's talking about. And he's like, he asked the guy who he explains looks like a subject matter expert, a real stoner. He asked this guy, like, what would you take? And this guy says, I take 3.5 gummies. And Dad takes that as, okay, so I should take 3.5. So he goes home and takes 3.5 gummies. And this is the best part. When he told me this, I was like, what kind of a loon are you? He put them in a coffee cup with a little orange juice, and he microwaved the gummies to melt them because he doesn't like chewing the gummies. He thinks they taste bad. So he liquefied them with a little OJ and then drank 3.5 gummies like a shot. And
That's
then he
psychotic.
He woke up vomiting off the side of his bed, can barely move like a muscle. He has to crawl from his bedroom to his easy chair in the living room, and he's where his phone is. And he's just laying there half comatose. And he tells his phone, call Ronnie. Phone calls his buddy Ronnie, who is blind legally. And Ronnie hops in his car, hero that he is, and drives to my dad's house. Doors are all locked. He gets there. Doors are all locked. There's no lock under a rock or anything like that. And so he can hear my dad inside calling for help. I'm in here. I can't move. And so Ronnie, hero that he is, calls 911. This is important for the news story. Ronnie calls 911. And so ambulance, fire department, police, they show up. The rescuers down under have arrived. And again, they hear Dad in there. I'm in here. I can't move. And so they go around to the back of the house. Ronnie actually instructed them, don't knock this window out. There's a door that has a big, like,
how old your dad?
73.
Perfect.
And so there's a big decorative, like, glass in the front door. He's like, don't knock that out. Go to the back. And in the back, there's like a multi-pane glass door thing. And so they knock the glass out of that, let themselves in. There's Dad in the chair, and their rescuers working on him. They're checking his blood pressure, and they're opening his eye and shining a light in there and trying to find out what he took and how much and this and that. And they finally decided, like, they're like, yeah, we actually see this a lot. You're going to be okay. You know, you check out just fine. And he's like, all right, well, could y'all help me in there to my guest bedroom and let me lay down because I need to go back to sleep again. So 2 of them help him into because he's vomited on the other mattress, had to replace it. So they help him into the guest bedroom. He gets in that bed and he sleeps for like another 24 hours. And then he wakes up it's like 3 days that he's been down or something like that. Like, he lost weight. He lost muscle mass. He's like, I felt weak after I finally came to. And so, like, finally he's able to he's like, 5 days later, I still felt woozy and groggy. And so I'm like, you know, you should have called me. You should have puffed on one of these, just a little puff. That's a hero dose. I don't take 3.5 gummies. I take 2 gummies. And I like weed. I love it. And he's like, I'm never touching it again. No. Sworn it off. He's got like a Miller, like, genuine draft or something. He's like, if it don't come in this bottle, I don't want it. I don't understand it. He's like, I don't want it. And I'm like, all right, that's fair enough. And so news story is this. And it's kind of hard to, like, tell this story in the correct order because, well, you'll see. But basically, I'll tell it this way. My dad saw in the newspaper that there had been a hit and run in his area. And it was kind of a big news story. It was on the front page of the paper, I think, hit and run, and kind of gave the general area that it had happened. And so Dad happened to be in that area. It's right in his neck of the woods. I mean, it's a few miles away. He's in that area driving around, and he sees this guy on the side of the road who's chasing a cow. Cow's escaped from a pasture, and this guy's on the side of the road on foot trying to corral this thing, get it to go back in the pasture. And Dad pulls up and rolls his passenger window down and says, hey, hop in. I'll drive you up to where the cow is, and we'll get her back in. So this guy gets in the car, and his arm's kind of crippled up. Dad says, like, his left arm is like in a sling and like all crippled up, and his shoulder's crippled up too. And he looks like he's in he's in bad shape. And so they're driving to go get this cow and everything. And Dad says, hey, I heard there was a hit and run around here, a few weeks ago. And he says, hell yeah, Ronnie ran me down, killed my dog, crippled me. Then he got out, and I said, please call 911. And he got back in his car and ran off. Ain't seen him since. Ronnie was
the
driving
blind savior.
Blind. Yeah, yes. The blind savior that we love so much. A man that I've known for 25 years as kind of a quiet, kind man who was always there to help you work on something or, borrow a tool or loan a tool. Like, good guy. Hit and ran this guy, ran him down on the side of the road, killed his dog, crippled him. And then when the man begged for 911, Ronnie got back in his car and fled the scene. And so Dad hears this and he's like, my God. Of the week? And the guy knows his name. The guy knows his full name. The guy's like, yeah, Ronnie ran me down. Ronnie who lives a quarter of a mile up the road there, who drives this and that truck, the other, like he ran me down and crippled me. And so Dad sees Ronnie like a day or two later. He's like, I don't know, working on a car or something. Hey, Ronnie, did you hear about there was some kind of a hit and run in your neck of the woods? Ronnie goes, no.
he's got a dog ear in his grill.
And I was like, that's unforgivable. I was like, that's villainous. I was like, that completely changes how I feel about Ronnie. And Dad's like, yeah, me too. I've known the man for 30 fucking years. I don't think I like him anymore. That's awful. Like he said, my dad said, you never leave a man behind.
And he did this in service of your father. This was on his way over?
No, this is a completely separate event. This is completely that would have been fun. Now that would have been hilarious.
That's how we got to. When you come tell the story on VINwiki, we're connecting the stories. Just
it was all one event.
It is a car story, kind of.
That's right. There's cars involved. Yeah, it's the wolf of whatever street you grew up on. Yeah. Oh my goodness!
I genuinely think so much less of him for doing that. I can't imagine. Like it's driving like kind of blind. Technically, no one knows that he's blind. He knows. I don't know if he's breaking any laws. Is what I'm saying. Like he has a driver's license.
Is he real blind,
the doctors
or is he
have
like
told him you're blind?
Like bubbles glass? Oh, okay.
No. They don't think like he always had the bubbles glasses, and then he got it's like macular degeneration or something. Like this is a blind man. This is a man who he normally he only drives like two or 3 miles radius from his house. That's too far, clearly, for everyone's
dogs
safety.
There.
Yeah,
dogs and people and everything else.
Why didn't this guy report old Ronnie?
I have no idea.
Ronnie should make it right.
Should buy him a new dog.
Or find him a new dog. This dog's all over the place.
Yeah,
Dad has 13 dogs. He could have one of those. Right. Dad has a pack of 13.
Turns out it's a cat, but
Your father doesn't even know. Kind of a crazy dog person in his old age.
He's been a crazy dog person his entire life. Like when he was 45, he had a dozen dogs. Like people drop him off on his road, and he's just like, well, "What am I going to do?"
Welcome to the team, my little.
Welcome to the team, and none of them have real names. It's like that's Mama Dog, and that's Running Dog, and that's Big Head, and that's and that's Big Boy. They're different. Don't get them mixed up.
That's some Dr. Seuss shit. He doesn't give them names.
He gives them descriptors. He doesn't. It's not like Oliver and Petey and Prickly Sam. It's like that's Mama Dog and that's Running Dog and that's Yellow Girl. It's like it's shit like that.
It does make sense why you have 4 dogs and you're still on the market.
I have 3 dogs and I'm quasi on the market where I'm always looking at them.
You're down to 3 dogs.
I'm down to 3 dogs. Well, I didn't mean to have 4. It was just like when I got Rocky.
What are you going to do, right?
Like once, he was.
All right, people.
Somebody dropped one off on his tree and it had a big
I went into that Auschwitz of a dog shelter and that they had his poor ass in. And all the dogs in there were like pit bulls that were like, kill when they saw me. And then here's this husky who comes up and who's like, hey, I'm in here by mistake. I'm a family dog. And he was microchipped. He was a family dog. He was just escape happy, and the family gave up on him.
And you could tell that he had a disability.
Is that the one that had bones on the outside?
That's the one that had a broken rear leg, and they had put a titanium plate in it, and the plate was visible, like it was exposed in one spot. Yeah.
He had Down syndrome, Woody.
He did.
He had Malamute face, which is a little like Down syndrome.
Can we get a picture of the dog? Do we still have access to it?
Ed, I don't know why Kyle copes over this. The
Don't
dog
mock my dead dog. I cried.
I'm describing the dead dog with no malice, but he wasn't all there.
Kyle, we're not making fun of the Make-A-Wish dog you brought into the house.
That dog was all there. He was a smart boy. All right. He could have pulled he could have been in the Iditarod. Okay. He could have been out front if he hadn't been for that little leg injury. All right.
What did he do that was smart?
Zach, can you find a picture? Is this
he
a thing that we're able to do?
The podcast empire.
Yeah. I don't know. I talked to him, I'd be like, well, who's a good boy, Rocky? And he'd go, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, but why were his eyes spaced like that?
Because it's a Malamute. Their eyes are kind of narrow. They got a squished face thing going on.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, you found a photo of him.
Oh,
God. No. That's a Down syndrome dog.
Rest in peace, Rocky. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to Rocky.
It's in the dictionary as a Down syndrome dog.
Oh.